Amy wants me to talk about this a little bit. We were discussing last night the idea of like, do we need more than one platform, right? And uh, I said, well, we need multiple platforms for different pieces of trash. I'm a piece of trash. I'm the piece of trash that likes X, right? And YouTube as well. But that took me a long time to come around to. And the question today was like, well, were you being a bit of a wussy? Were you, um, giving a neutral answer because you're a wuss? No, I'm a diplomat, right? With inside, my job is to provide a neutral perspective that recognizes all sides. I'm not here to make decisions for everyone, right? And the cool thing is now today, Amy, being the boss of X, is like, yeah, uh, we do need YouTube. We need competition. We need something to embarrass us with if we screw up. Steel sharpens steel, right? So that's what's happened here. I feel great about it. Uh, the thing is, too, like, I want to get this issue out of the way. Is one of the arguments people are going to come up with is like, oh, well, YouTube's for old people and that's why it's around, Well, no. Facebook's a failure. Facebook's reached the end of its life cycle. YouTube hasn't. The reason people like myself and other people that are older like it is because it's a format that makes sense. It's a well designed piece of technology, right? So beware, young wolves, to not make the error of saying it's something because older people like it and use it, that it must be for old people. Then no, old people are smart. They know what works. They like things that work. That's why they don't like when their pants are no longer sold at Mark's Work Warehouse that they always buy, because those pants work. That's what YouTube is as well. X works as well, but it needs a lot of work to get to a point where it is recognized as the leader, if ever. Will it ever be recognized as a leader? I don't know, because YouTube, it has a completely different format, right? That works. You can still fight, you can still argue in the comments, but it's moderated well, right? Moderation is not a bad thing if it's done in a respectful way. That is like, you can say whatever you want. That's good moderation. And if you say something we don't like, we'll make fun of you until you cry. Amy wants me to mention Twitch. I'm not going to kick. I'm staying on Twitch. I like Twitch's models. I want somewhere I can play video games and have fun. That's Twitch. I want somewhere that I can move into VR on. That's Twitch. I want somewhere I can post unbelievably offensive videos saying the most absurd things I can think of, and argue with grognards, right? Argue with Frank Mir. I mean, respectfully agree with Frank Mir. Hope I don't get in trouble for that one. That's YouTube. And I need somewhere where I can talk about cutting edge tech, right? That's X. And sort of the forefront of what's going on socially. But I want to talk about military tactics. I want to talk about fighting techniques. I want to watch GSP get scrapped out by Matt Serra. Incredible fight, by the way. Killers. Jeez, man. And that's what YouTube is for me. Now what I need is I need a podcast platform as well, a live podcast platform. It's not going to be Twitch. It's just not going to work there. So we'll see what happens with that, right? As well, it's like I need a platform for buying food. I'm not going to tell you which one I use. I need a platform for purchasing cars, houses, consumer products. Amazon, right? I need something for music. Spotify, because all the other ones are terrible. Spotify's the oldest one, so it's the least stupid. I would love a competitor to come out and be better than Spotify. That'd be amazing. But we'll see. I'm not going back to Amazon Music. I don't trust that model now. The one-stop shop for and it's not about that I don't trust Amazon. It's the idea of a company that focuses on consumer goods doing music as well. That's what doesn't seem to work. Maybe, right? It could change. But I don't think it's going to, because the last GOAT has been crowned. Me. So at a certain point, you have to shut it down and say, we're closing the doors. This is what we're going with. It seems to work. Amy agrees. So hot. You can't even deal with it. Sorry. Uh, so I don't see any reason why we would experiment anymore. We got it all. Where's the podcast platform? Someone feed me something. Okay.